Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. I am looking for something real quick. I'm trying to figure out where it is. I lost it. I lost it, you guys. I lost it. And I don't know where it could be. Liked my favorite. I don't know where it could be. Okay, let me see. I don't know where it could be, you guys. I'm sorry. That's why I came on here a little early, because I'm like, where could it be at? Something I wanted to share with you guys on this case, and it's not letting me see what I need to see. But okay, let me try a little something. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Let me see a little something, because I kept it, but I don't know where I kept it. Let me look in my library. Maybe I'll find it right here. All right, let me look at my library. Okay. Got it right here. Okay, you guys, I found it. I got something I want to share. Let me see who's all in the building. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. It's been a long day. It's Monday, but it's been a long day, you guys. No, it's not. It's not even Monday. It's Tuesday. Ooh, it's Tuesday. So I want to welcome everybody for coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. I see Sonia Watts in the house. Sanja, Sugar Mama. Good evening to you. Good happy Tuesday. And then we got Sugar Bear, and then we got Cherie Johnson, and we got Sugar Bear. We got Cherie Johnson, and we got Curl Small. We got Come Holla at a Sister. How you doing? We got Miss Philly G in the building. Carissa's in the building. Miss Philly G is in the house. Alvira, how you doing? Good evening to you guys. Diane Harris, Diane Ruby Turner, Latoya Latoya Mon is in the building. How you doing, Latoya? And we got Karen Martin. How you doing, Karen? Teresa Anderson. She's saying good evening to everybody. Ida B. She says connection. Hello to you all. How you doing, Ida B? Haven't seen you in a while. What's been going on with you? We got Valet in the building. Valet is here. All right, Valet. I love that name. Carolyn McCoy, how you doing? She says, hey. She's saying hi to you, ladies. And then we got Ins in Johnson. I barely got my notification. Yeah, we came on a little early because, hey, it is Tuesday. And you guys, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Nancy LaRose is in the building. And Tina Taylor. How you doing, Tina? How are you doing? God bless you all. And I'm just stopping in to say hello to you all. And hi, SPPPPPPPP. Hey, Tina Taylor, how you doing? And I hate losing things that I know is there and then scrambling to find it. Girl, it was like that all last week for me. It was like that all last week, you guys. So we're a little bit early. So things is going good for me, you guys. I'm getting my life back together. And I'm feeling a little bit better. There's this product I've been trying, and I don't know. It's clearing up some stuff, but I still see a little right there. Right there. Anyway, she said, I'm doing well. Good, Tina. She said, I love making you smile. You do make me smile. So I've been working a lot, but I am off on today. Good to see you. Yes, this is our last Tuesday. Well, it's not our last Tuesday. If you guys don't know that we did 20 episodes on the Tyrese Gibson case, the missing 18-year-old that came missing out of Jacksonville, Texas, you guys. And we've been just, keeping his name alive, letting everybody know, he's still missing. We're still asking them if they have any answers to where Tyrese is at. Please let us know. Please tell somebody something. Turn it in. The family wants closure. They want their son home. They want to be able to do what we normally do. If something is, if he's not here anymore, they want to, do what everybody wants to do. Either have him home with them in a way, you guys know what I'm saying. There's really no easy way to say it. Or where they can go visit him at a site or something. Okay? So, it's been a couple of years now, but we're still looking for him. And, anytime that you don't have closure, it is very, very hard. So, you guys got to keep the family in your prayers. Today's my daughter's birthday. She's 14. She's so proud. Oh, LaKendra, way to go. Your daughter's 14? Way to go. Tell her I said happy birthday to her. All right, LaKendra. She made it to 14. Okay. I have been praying for him in your chat room, SP. Thank you. Thank you. Freddie Johnson done made it up in here. She got that phone working. All right. I've been working a lot. Okay. I'm going to see what you guys are saying. I am reading the chat. I hate losing things. Okay. God bless you all. And I'm just okay. We got that. How's everybody doing? We got one more minute until it is 5:00. And I want to share something with you. I don't know if I think I can probably go in and let me go try to let me see, where is it at? It says news. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Oh Lord. Nope, can't. I can't. But I can let you hear it. I can't let you see it. I wish I could let you see it. But It's a 7-minute video, but I don't want to get a strike. But I want you guys to hear. This has to do with rappers out of the Jacksonville area. And not only Jacksonville, Texas, they have a Jacksonville in Florida too. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure they're talking about the Jacksonville ones in Florida. But what they're saying is going to make you think about Tyrese. Okay, it is 5 o'clock. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. If you didn't go back out, come on back in. We'll wait on you. We will wait on you. We got to get our anthem rhythm good. This is our last episode. It's 20 episodes. If you missed something, go back in there. We're not letting go. We're not going to stop. What we're saying, what we're going to do is we're going to come on the first Tuesday of every month. We're going to come in here and we're going to go over some things. We're going to go over any updates, any new information. We're going to call a spokesperson. I haven't had time to get with her today, and I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I'm so sorry. But I know a lot of people were saying, what else is there that we don't know about Tyrese? I think we covered everything. We found out that this is a good kid. He's a kid like anybody else's kid, they get into stuff and they don't get into stuff. It really doesn't matter. Only thing right now is that they still have 2 people in custody, and the first time, I guess they set back the court date. The court date that they used to have, it was supposed to be in like January the 10th, and then they went all the way to July. So you're okay, S. Hagen. You're okay. Diane Harris is in the building. Galaxy and Star done came in here. Monique Hall, Joy done came up in the building. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for showing up. And you know what? I wish we could do more for this family. I really do wish we could do more for this family. I wish we could got them some answers. Some people would have came and apologized to them or talk. Now, the grandmother did come in a couple of Tuesdays ago. If you go back to, I think it was around about 16, 17, and 18. Brianna's grandmother came on and she spoke to us twice, you guys. And what she told us was that Brianna is telling everything. She said Brianna is telling everything. Happy belated birthday, Miss Philly G is saying to Eda B. Happy belated birthday to you, lady. Happy birthday to you. We got Yellow Eye done came in the building. How you doing, Yellow Eye? K9 Bear. All the fabulous moms and chat family. I've missed you all and so glad to see everyone. Yes, thank you. So I want to share something with you guys, because with this case here, it just made me think. Now, you guys know family. Now, you guys know that the thing that got us probably in our feelings and stuff, that they were making songs and music about Tyrese. Hector, how you doing? Blessings. How are you doing? And there's another young kid, and they got a song, and we did a video of the song because I thought it was a nice beat, but I didn't know it was a real person. But you know what's going on, you guys? And y'all call it confession tapes. They're starting to, when they do something, this is the new trend. If I take you out, or if I shoot you, or whatever I done to you, I'll make a video about it. They don't just come on Facebook and say, I did this and I did that and chit chat. They make a video about it and they start laughing about it and they think it's funny. Well, we knew that NFL made a video. And we got to talk to NFL. And NFL just said he was in his feelings. That's what he felt. He did it. He did it freestyle, and he did it 2 days right after Tyrese came up missing. And that was kind of strange. I'm just saying, it was just kind of strange. So we had yes, it's called Dummy Chronicles or something of that nature. But I mean, we were just able to talk to that person and ask them, why would you? Well, it seemed to me, it's like, okay, he's not even gone a full 3-4 days yet. Why would you? I would sometimes think I would still have hope. And when you hear the song, it made me think, well, that this kid is gone, like he's deceased or whatever. So we got to ask him the questions, and he answered the questions. Then he got a little angry with us, and then he came back and he apologized, and then he went on out the door. Somebody called in, was cussing, and told him to meet him at the park. And then he was like, sometimes it's just best not to even say anything. So I was just wondering. So we did a video about, and this is another kid that we never talked about because this was way before our time. I just want you guys to know his name was Corbin. So if you guys don't know, the song is Where is Corbin? Where is Corbin? The song is Where is Corbin? And I did a skit on it, and then I learned more about it. And so I did another skit on it. It hit big numbers, but sometimes you do a skit and you be like, okay, like, where's Corbin or whatever. And so then somebody reached out to me and said, hey, do you not know that was a kid that came up missing? And they're making fun of the family. I said, no, I did not know that. But then it actually went viral. The song actually went viral. So Ruth came in here. Ruth is in the house. She says, what blows my mind is how so many were involved, and where is Melissa these days? Has she said anything else? She has not said anything else. She actually, the last thing I heard her say is she wished she hadn't said anything, and I didn't say that. But I told her, I said, no, yeah, you did. Yes, you did. And I can show you what you said. I can let you listen to it. Let me see. Let me see if I got it. Some of our conversation, you guys, I did not have it recorded, but that pretty much conversation with Melissa. Let me see. Okay. I got a 42-minute one, and then I've got a 16-minute. Let me just see a little bit. Uh-oh, hold on.
This is her.
Hey, Melissa, this is SP. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're just hanging in there. Everything's getting co-op, but
oh yeah. If you complain about it, it don't do no good. So.
It's not gonna do any good, trust me. But
right. No, I just wanted to kind of give my little insight on this because my son is being brought into it. This isn't the first time, and the cops have talked to him, and he wasn't even in town when that happened.
Your son,
Kyron Crozer.
Okay, that's all I'm going to let you guys hear, because I know somebody texted me and said, well, you record. Everybody knows that the conversations that when you call on this phone is all recorded. So I can always go back. And that date was October the 6th. And if I wanted, can the spokesperson tell us if the Wootens have thought about or considered if they might hold some type of memorial celebration of life for Tyrese? XO. Yep. I'm gonna call the spokesperson. Let me write that down. Are they gonna hold some kind of memorial celebration? Okay, I'll write that down. You know, they normally do that. I know last year they did. They did it on his birthday. I think his birthday is July. He's a Cancer, you guys. Them Cancers are something else. I think it's like July the 3rd. But I know last year they did a celebration on his birthday, and I seen some videos of them. They were at some kind of lake, and they sit. I don't know if I don't think they did the balloons or whatever. Was Information Man going to interview the family to bring more awareness to the case? Joe, now, here's the thing. Information Man asked. He would have loved to. Um, he wanted to. Now, I don't know. I mean, you guys was on here when, I told him, I gave him the information. I gave them his phone number twice. And I sent Information Man a confirmation saying I'm sending it to them again. So I sent it to the spokesperson, and what she did with it, if she felt like that was a good match, I don't know. That's something else that we can ask the spokesperson. Because sometimes one content creator can take the ball, hand the ball to someone else. Whose son is Melissa? She said his name was Closure. Well, something. I'll play it back for you. Hold on.
Hello, is Melissa in?
This is her.
Hey, Melissa, this is SP. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're just hanging in there. You know, everything's getting co-op, but
Oh yeah. If you complain about it, it don't do no good. So.
it's not gonna do any good. Trust me. But
Right. No, I just wanted to just kind of give my little insight on this because my son is being brought into it. This isn't the first time. And the cops have talked to him, and he wasn't even in town when that happened.
your son,
Kyron Crozer.
Kyron Closure. Her son's name is Kyron Closure. Closure. I don't know how to say his name. You guys, Kyron. Kyron is her son. Now, she said he's been questioned and everything, and her son is a young age. And so what she said is basically she didn't want her son's name mentioned, but his name is Kyron Closure. And what the problem of that was, he was going around putting stuff on Facebook. Now, here's the thing about the whole situation, you guys. This is why I was telling you guys, sometimes we just need time to just chill and talk. Kyron, now, allegedly, this is what was told to me. Kyron was going around taking down posters. This is SP.
Hello, SP.
Yes.
I accidentally took out Ruth, the new lady that's in there talking a lot.
You accidentally took her out.
Yes, I accidentally took her out.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those trolls because of something she wrote just a little bit on there.
Uh-huh.
And but if you put it back in for me, I already said I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll try to find her real quick.
I appreciate it.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
okay, that's your son.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that almost. I want to get out of that app. Y'all be hearing something you ain't supposed to hear. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on, you guys. Let me get somebody out of jail if I could see him real quick. She said her name was Rue. I'm going to take a couple of people out of jail. I wish, like, when it happens or something, you know, I wish it'd be the first thing that come up, but it don't. So you guys are gonna have to be very patient with me. You know, because we don't want to leave somebody in jail, especially if they knew, you know. I done put people in jail too, though. Not trying to, but I have done it. Oh my goodness. I may not be able to find her right now. Yep, because my phone is doing all kind of little crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could find her real quick. She said her name was Rue. You guys bear with me real quick. Let me see if I can just see her. I don't see her. I don't see her. That's all I can do right now. I don't see her. So maybe you just put her in timeout. I don't know. I can't see her. I can't see her right now, but maybe you put her in timeout, but I don't see her. So Hector, I did get your Cash App. It didn't tell me whose Cash App it was. So, and you're a diamond too, aren't you? Okay, hold on. This is SP.
Hey, SP. Maybe the timestamp will help. It was at 5:12.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Hector. I did get ECTER, and you are a diamond. So let me get you your diamonds too, because I don't think we got that real quick. Here is, oh, I said two, and you actually, you get those two. Here's your tickets. Right here. 938305. That's two of them right there. Here's your name on the back of that. And then here's your other three right here, because you get an extra one for using the Cash App. 983296 and then 983295. So those are for your Cash App. And then this is for your diamonds right here. 59651 590 590-649. Here's those right there. Let me make sure I put your name on here that we gave you your. Let me go down here real quick and put your name on here. Okay, we got you in there. All right. And let me thank you for the super chat. That was a super chat. Thank you. Okay, she said it should be the last name. What pretty I don't, when I seen it, I didn't know who it was from, but I knew somebody was gonna come and say, hey. So we were waiting to see who it was. So that's why I didn't say nothing, because somebody would have said it was me, and then I'd be like, well, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I want you guys to hear something, and then we're gonna call the spokesperson. Are you guys ready to hear what they're saying about the Jacksonville rappers and how they making music and videos of real murders and how the families is feeling about people doing this? This is what they did on the Tyrese. Okay. Your screen must be the only one, because I've got 3 screens up and it's fine. Okay. So here we go.
Jacksonville fuel fire in the community.
Mothers of the victims are speaking out, saying the videos and lyrics have gone too far, giving specific details about the horrific crimes. ITV investigator Corley Peel is joining us live to show us how this deadly music videos, how they are really damaging families. Corley?
Well, Tarek and Stacy, many of these parents I've spoken with are still waiting for arrest, or they're waiting for a trial for their son's murders. While they wait for justice, music videos from rival rap groups in Jacksonville have gained popularity across the country, with songs glorifying their son's murders. The music and beat are catchy. Gaining millions of views and plays on YouTube and streaming services. Local rappers rising to fame with lyrics about murders of young men in Jacksonville. The victims behind the lyrics are sons. What is it like when you see your son's name and his murder talked about?
Now, they those names that you guys just heard, those are murder victims of people that it don't have to be that they're in a gang or anything, but they're rapping about it. And this is what they did to Tyrese. They started rapping about Tyrese and him being gone. And did you hear the one song? So I like that. Papa got shot and such got such and such. And then it said, where's Corbin? You know what I'm saying? I love the song, but I did not know it was about somebody child. But here we go. I want you to hear. They're going to talk to one of the parents and hear what they're saying.
In these rap songs.
It's like somebody taking an open wound or a healing wound and opening it back up and stabbing at it over and over again.
I hope and pray that,
this is Corbin's mother.
Who are rapping about, that they understand that you have a mom too. And would you want your mom to feel the way the other moms feel?
JSO says the different rap groups known as ATK and KTA are rivals on the streets. ATK and KTA, those are the groups that we hear about a lot. Are they the biggest problem for Jacksonville?
They have been recently. For the most part.
In this music video,
I know I wonder what I said. Got low, I'm gonna drop that.
the man in the green shirt is Kenyatta Bullard. He's known as rapper Young and Ace. He was a sole survivor in a deadly quadruple shooting at the Town Center in 2018. In the video, he wears an ATK chain around his neck. The lyrics reference 3 men killed in shootings.
Ooh, I smoke, baby. Ooh, I smoke, Jiggy. Ooh, I smoke,
One of the victims, known as Bibby, is 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor.
He enjoyed it. All he did was laugh and dance.
He was shot and killed in the Hilltop Village Apartments in 2019.
Nobody can do anything worse to me than killing my child.
It took 2 years for an arrest to be made. The killing him is Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Queso.
Play with Queso. Baby to the face though.
Robinson is charged with second-degree murder. Gaynor's mother, Elizabeth Gaynor, says Robinson and other rappers continuously mocked her son's death in music videos and on social media for years.
Now you know we smoke little baby.
Specifically, what has been said about your son in these songs?
I've heard anything from where he was shot. I've heard what his last words were. Baby had a protest and I was surprised.
This is not the only murder Robinson is accused of. He is also charged with second-degree murder in the 2020 death of Charles McCormick, a.k.a. rapper Little Buck. His father, Abdul Robinson Sr., and his brother, Abdul Robinson Jr., are also arrested in connection to the crime. JSO says the Robinsons are linked to the group ATK. JSO Chief of Investigations, TK Waters, says ATK is linked to more than a dozen murders and other crimes committed in response to perceived insults.
It's a range of things. It could be drugs. It could be something as simple as me making a rap song about you and you don't like it. So one of your friends or one of your associates says we need to get back and we're going to do something, and they'll start shooting more.
Dominique Barner and Leroy Whitaker are also charged in connection to McCormick's murder. This surveillance video shows 2 suspects running through a backyard after the shooting. Investigators say they held a woman hostage before taking off. Hakeem Robinson's attorney says ATK is a certified business, not a gang. You can see ATK is listed here on Apple Music right underneath Queso's songs. But if you look at the Life of ATK website, the front page says opening soon. The group KTA is also not shy about naming murder victims in its music videos. This video was made in response to the Who I Smoke video that is linked to ATK.
You got shot with the fast face hot gang.
One victim heard in KTA's songs is 30-year-old father of 12, Freddie Patterson, who was shot and killed in November 2020. His mother, Shantina Benton, says she doesn't know who the rappers are or why they would be talking about her son's death.
I mean, it's not a funny thing that somebody's dead. You know, somebody got killed. It's not funny. You know, they got loans, they got kids.
The lyrics also reference Corbin Johnson.
Corbin got kidnapped. They found his bones. He was right. Where's Corbin?
He was 18. He was just a baby.
Johnson's mother, Melissa Jackson, reported him missing in 2018. A year later, his remains were found in a wooded area. To this day, no arrests have been made.
In my heart, I kind of feel like it's someone that he knew, because Corbin wouldn't just leave with anyone.
Corbin got kidnapped, lost, got his found. Okay.
Despite the heartbreaking lyrics, Johnson's mother feels it could help police.
I feel sorry for them, actually. But for me, I want him to keep making the songs, because you're going to say the right thing at the wrong time. That's going to be specific to the details that we don't know about Corbin's murder. So keep talking.
Not all of the rappers in the videos are charged or suspected of crimes. I did reach out to several of the rappers and their attorneys to share their side of the story. None of them agreed to do an interview. Abdul Robinson Sr.'s attorney tells me that the songs are how the artists express themselves, and he says there is no proof that the rap groups are linked to the murders.
Wow. Wow. Let's talk about it. Clarissa, thank you for the super chat. Clarissa, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, all right. So you guys, did you guys hear some of the mothers that their sons' names is in these songs, just like Tyrese? Corbin's mother said, because my daughter was like, no, Mom, you got it all wrong. That's not a real person. It's just a song. It's da-da-da-da-da. I said, no, they reached out to me and said, hey, no, it's not. That's a real person. And then we found out it was a real person. And so I spoke to, I don't know if it was their spokesperson or whatever. And I said, hey, do you want me to take it down? And they said, no. They said, don't take it down. And I thought, okay. I was like, no disrespect or anything. I didn't know. So we reached out to see if it's true. And now that we've learned that it is true, we will go in there and take it down. And now I see why the mother's like, no, don't take it down, because they're going to say something. They're going to say something. So sometimes when we're looking at things, and it is bad, it's terrible, I just wanted you guys to hear 3 of the mothers of those people, little baby and TikTok, Tiki's mother, Corbin's mother was on there talking about, and I'm thinking, I'm not for sure, but I can pretty much, if I had to guess, they're not talking about the Jacksonville in Texas. They're talking about the Jacksonville that's in Florida. But anyway, you guys, let's reach out and call the spokesperson. Real quick, let me find her number. I haven't spoken to her, so I just don't want to keep her on that long. I want you guys to know that, not only that you can't find your child, but then there's people making rap songs about your child. It's never good. Let me find her number. Let me see. I'll be able to find it. I don't know. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back in my directory, because I'll find her that way quicker. There we go. Let's see if we can reach her. The truth will come to the light. It's a real sickness going on with people like this. Yes. Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you for the super chat. My God, no remorse at all. No, it's not. If you guys could even see the video, you guys will be amazed how they're just, who I smoke. They be like, who I smoke, da 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 da, ooh da da, boo da boo da boo, ba da da. They're like that on the video, and it's like, really? You talking about who you took out? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me. But I just called. There's no answer, so that's okay. Let's see. SP is a body count with ops. That's why the clues are in the songs. Yes. I believe what you're saying is true. I also like your comment, Lisa. Yes. It's kind of like Can they shouldn't even let people make songs of that nature, especially if you're talking about someone deceased and they're looking for them, or they found them and it was a homicide. You should not be able to make a song, I believe. This is SP.
Hey, I see this Miss Bell and Bellflower. I'll try to get a hold of her. I'm watching and you don't see my comments because I have to bring them on the phone. But when you was talking about this song, I had seen the mother and I was like, she must not know what that song is saying. I knew you didn't know. And I tried to call you because they had made some arrests with these here cats in Florida. I said, I said, see, you think you get away with something, but you don't. Because they had them arrested, they had some guns on them. They said they're props. They wasn't props. They caught some of those guys with guns that they had on their video.
Right.
They had took these young men because they said they were smoking Bippy, and it wasn't to his. They had a weed package made with Tamar smoking Bippy or something. I had asked my daughter, I said, wait a minute, are they honestly making money off of these young men's death?
Yeah.
They should be sued, shut down. Any record company that would even sign someone like that. That's why it just keeps going. It's a genocide in the black community with the black boys. Cops don't have to do it to them because they do it themselves. Instead of waking up and seeing what you're doing to you over some lyrics.
Right.
Because I seen the interview with Corbin's mother, and I was saying, she said, I was liking the beat. I was like, she don't know what that beat that's talking about. Some young men that have been killed. And I tried to get through to you, but I just couldn't. So I don't know. And I said, because I had seen her interview. And she said, they got to keep talking, and they always will. They thinking they brag, you might have the wrong person you bragging to.
Well, now thinking about what she's saying, because at first I kind of felt bad about it. I kind of felt like, oh no, we'll take it down. And they said, no, don't take it down. And I was like, don't take it down. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking, was I really talking to the right people, with the real people, the real family? And I thought about it. I asked my daughter, and my daughter was like, if they say don't take it down, don't take it down. And I was like, no. Now I understand her logic. Don't take it down because
hey, look, they talking about you over here, man. Hey, yeah, you did this, you did. They're going to slip up. And I just pray that they slip up before they continue this madness that they're doing with these guns.
Right. So I think somebody in the chat, I think it's Come Holler at a Sister, said, let me go up and get her comment real quick. She said, I wonder if it's not for getting into the group or the gang. Is that the new get in thing is take somebody out and then make a song or something? Maybe they think, and I'm thinking this. That's what Come Holler at a Sister said. She wondered if it's not a get into the group thing.
Well, I know years ago when these gangs got to getting started, they would have you get jumped by the gang. And I thought that's what was going on. I said, which I've never been a part of. Don't wish to be a part of a gang. You get our gang bang for Jesus Christ. Okay, that's the only gang I'm representing. So if these gangs, it used to be a brotherhood type things. They done went from brotherhood to KKK to murderers to rappers. I said, it is pitiful. And someone to sign your contract, they get a couple $1 million policy on you too, because they know that you're rival. You're gonna say something in these lyrics that is gonna get you taken out. Your mama got the policy on you. Why did your record company got it?
Right.
I said, that there is strange there. I'm not going to sign my life away and nobody's life away for a few $1 million to get on there. Or I slept with your woman, or I slept with. It's just slow-minded and stupid. If you got something to say, be real man. Stand there and talk to them. Can't talk it out. Find out what you fix. But no, you got to go get blocks and clocks or whatever y'all getting. Heck, I didn't even know what clock was. I thought they was talking about a radio clock. They talking about a darn gun. I said, Jesus. I said, Lord have mercy. But no, I know the spokesperson's been pretty busy. She's worried about me, her son. He went to take his driving test this morning. They tell him, oh, you have to be 18 in a day. And I said, I'm not, he done got all dressed up and, ready to go through. He could pass, it's written. He just had to do the driving test. I said, oh, God. So I'm sure she's probably dealing with that chest murder business, take care of. This morning she told me, Mom, stay in. This year's cancer scare we were and what's going to happen with that. I said, I don't claim nothing. Until God tells me something or my body is saying something, you can't just put and have me just lay down and give up. So I'll see what they say. But I've just been staying here so because you see I'm out of breath. I don't want to use oxygen. So I'm just keeping my bed in the house.
Right.
I sit people away from because if I didn't come to therapy, I say, are you crazy? I say, you know, I'm a cancer survivor, right? Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know about your immune system. I said, yeah, well, my oncologist said, no, you shouldn't tell a person like me to come off into a therapy place and already have pneumonia.
Right.
I said, no, you're not concerned about my health. You're concerned about getting paid or whatever. But no, that's more important. I can lift a weight here or whatever until I can get back out or whatever. But I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy going someplace I know I can get sicker.
Right.
I haven't heard from the Wootons. I have been kind of, like I say, dealing with this here and landing this COVID test, and she's worrying and wondering about this. She's pretty down, but I'm sure Mr. Wooten's probably, if he's not at work, is probably in the chat. But I just seen his harness. I'm missing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm laying here watching, but I said, my phone is half dead. And if I'm waiting on a call, I said, well, let me call in and I'll text her and let her know.
Right.
Trying to get in touch with her. Yeah, but here's this new thing that I said, how dumb can you get? When they had a stab in that darn thing, Al Green was there. I was like, when did Al Green talk about anybody?
Right.
I said, really? Or what's his name? This other singer. These here old soul singers. Why would somebody get stabbed at a concert? Was the people that probably was at the concert on the ticket with. I said, so that big, I didn't even go to concerts now. Frankie Beverly, Patti LaBelle, oh yeah, I would go with something like that. You ain't gonna have too many shootouts unless Patti LaBelle throw in one of her red bottom shoes to the audience or something, but it's not gonna be that type of thing. But I wouldn't go to a concert with rappers. I don't, deal with them. I mean, know a few of them, but you couldn't pay me to go to the concert.
Right.
I told you one song I know of what's that boy Snoop, and I say gin and juice. I have a joke with you about that, but I won't put it on the air.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're drinking on this gin and juice. I get a laugh out of it.
Right.
But I'm gonna get back in the chat and I'm gonna text her and see where she's at. Maybe she can give you a call in.
Okay.
She ain't called and checked on me, and I know she was busy this morning really early, so I better make sure she's all right.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye. We had 2 more callers calling in. Please call in, you guys, and tell me what you think about what's going on as far as that we needed to kind of elaborate on that a little bit, because it out of everything that was said, that's really what kind of made me feel really sad for the family. It just really did, you guys. It just made me feel sad because I mean, your child is missing, and then they're over there. I mean, I can understand. But one other thing that got me a little bit interested too. So the one guy, he's known, they said maybe more than a dozen murders, and he's still out here rapping and talking and smiling and grinning. See, some people don't think fat meat's greasy. They just don't. And then we'll sit back and say, oh, yeah, they'll get theirs. They'll reap what they sow. They're out here having the time of their life. They really is, you guys. They don't see, and they have not made nobody even an example. At least make one of these characters an example. And I kind of thought to myself, hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. My mom said you tried to reach out to me, but my phone didn't ring.
Yeah, I called you. Oh, it's no big deal. They had a couple of questions for you. We're not going to stay on here that long. They had a couple of questions for you. One of the questions was, do you know if the Wootons is going to have a memorial service or some kind of celebration for Tyrese?
Yes, I do believe that all of that will happen. definitely will happen. I just don't know if they're going to wait until after the trial completely.
Oh, okay. And I'm trying to find where that other question was. The other question was, I wrote it down, but I wrote it on a piece of paper and I should have pulled the paper out. And I didn't. Oh, someone asked why Information Man wanted to help as far as getting awareness for Tyrese. Why that didn't go through?
Well, to be honest, if you really want me to be honest about it.
Well, I mean, you can answer it or not answer it, you know. That's up to you.
At the time, there was a lot going on with them. And Mr. and Mrs. Wooten wanted to talk to Information Man prior to doing the show so that he would understand that there was certain things, a certain route they didn't want to go. You know, this is not really a black or white thing. We know that, unfortunately, a lot of black people in this world that go missing don't get the attention.
Right.
The same attention. So we wanted to make sure that that was clear. So they just want to have a general conversation with him before they go on. It's nothing. They would love for him to get the awareness out.
Yeah.
They want to be able to sit down and talk to him and go over the entire case from start to finish, as I'm sure you did prior to taking this case on.
Right.
You know? So that's what they wanted to do before going on to his case, on his show. But they did not want that to be the center of attention.
Right.
That he's black. And he's not getting the attention that he deserves, and a lot of them don't.
Well,
but,
yeah. Okay. So, I don't know if he's still interested in it. I haven't seen him lately. The last time, I think we were on the phone talking, and he had texted me, and I texted him your number to him. And I don't know if he called you or you guys got in touch with each other or not.
We had, and I was waiting for the family to, have time. And then, of course, as you know, my family's kind of been going through it as well. So, unfortunately, things just didn't add up at the moment. But we're getting there, and we will definitely be in touch with him if he's still interested. And if he's not, we completely understand.
Right.
But we want the exposure for Tyrese. The family wants that. They just want to make sure that
right.
Everyone knows, because you know yourself, they've been accused of not caring for other races.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true.
Right. Exactly. Well, okay. I got one more thing, and Joy is in the chat, and she has texted and said that we can support Tyrese and the Wooten family by purchasing t-shirts and hoodies from the Wooten family. Now, if that is so, because I didn't know that they had t-shirts and hoodies, do they have t-shirts and hoodies for sale?
Yes. A while back we created TG Sweets, which was Mrs. Wooten's way of kind of coping. It was her making motifs and stuff like that, but then she transitioned to making t-shirts and hoodies. They're very, very nice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
If someone would like to purchase one, I wear mine, my t-shirts that were sent to me, and I have hoodies on the way as well. So my whole family got.
Okay. Is they on Facebook or something? That's how you get in touch with them?
You can call them. So she has a Facebook page. There is a Facebook page set up for In Tyrese's Corner.
In Tyrese's Corner. They go to that Facebook page.
Yes, you can go to that Facebook page, send a message. It should be public right now. If not, then I have another number that people can call, and then they can place their order that way as well. And I can give you that right now, actually, if you like. That's up to you.
No, it's okay. Joyce says, Miss LaVan Swooten has them posted on her Facebook page.
Yes.
And that's how to spell her name, you guys. LaVance. That's just a pretty name, LaVance.
She's been doing that. Again, it's a way to cope. She gives them away to some people. Some people she sells them. She just,
Right.
It's keeping it busy on top of a grandbaby over there.
Mm-hmm.
She's keeping all of them busy.
Okay. Do you have anything that you want to share to? This is our 20th episode, and then we're going to go to once a month. And hopefully, if there's more information, we have to pick up our Tuesdays and have 2 Tuesdays or 3 Tuesdays. We're sure enough going to do it. But is there anything you want to share with us? Because we probably won't see everybody until next month, the first Tuesdays of each month.
Oh, that it's fine. Well, we're going to be getting some information from the court and a couple other people soon. Looking like that there may be a change in the date again, probably maybe bringing it up this time in court, because COVID is kind of settling down in a lot of places.
Oh.
And,
so it may be before July?
It's a possibility before July, but they look like they're charging in a specific order. And then we're going to be talking to Grandma in the next week or so.
Right.
And whatever she tells us that we can say, then, we'll have that for you guys next month.
Okay. Okay.
But other than that, the family, again, I say it all the time, they say they appreciate you guys for everything you've done. I mean, 20 Tyress Tuesdays, that's...
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's more than 20, to be honest with you. Some of them wasn't counted, but we're still going to hang in there. We're not going nowhere.
I really appreciate it. They appreciate it.
I want them to know that, I'm a type of person of my word. It's like, when we hear any little information, we come back on. We do. We grab something. We be like, y'all, come on. Guess what? We got some more information, and we're gonna be right there. We're not going nowhere. He's got a whole new family.
Yes, he does. I wear my t-shirt proudly, and people ask me, who is that? And I tell them the story and where to find Tyrese Tuesday, and I'm not going to watch these videos. And some people are actually starting watching their shows from the beginning.
Yeah.
And now they're like, okay, it's not just Tyrese Tuesday. What days does she come on? So
right.
A lot of people are wanting to be aware of these children, missing these children being hurt. They want to follow these stories, and the news will just do a flash.
Exactly.
We don't know the follow-ups.
Right.
We don't hear about the arrests and why, because a lot of times they just say, this child was hurt by their parents. That's it. Moving on next to the weather.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So this is actually a service, a real service that you provide by going deep into these stories.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very grateful for that. And we're not going to let them go. I can't.
Right.
I know I can't, and I know a lot of the people here have not been able to.
Right.
So,
Now, tell me something, because Soldier Girl's putting in all the information, and if you see it in blue, you guys, those are mods, and if you see a clickable link a mod put up, if you think you're going to have problems going to that channel or Facebook, Soldier Girl has put up her Facebook clickable link that it take you right directly right now to where you can see the shirt or converse with. And there's a word called converse. You guys don't go there, but converse with the mom, Tyrese's mother. And if you've got any information, you can talk to her personally and leave her a message or whatever. So Soldier Girl has put those clickable links in there. One of them is her YouTube channel. It's called Tyrese Corner. Isn't it called Tyrese Corner?
in Tyrese Corner.
In Tyrese Corner. I don't know. Does she still do that?
She does sometimes. When she's able to before work, she'll sit there, she'll pray.
Okay.
Sisters,
Well, tell her to keep it up. Keep it up,
Yeah.
because the best advocate is the mother.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the family. I won't say just mothers, because I'm finding out that sometimes these men, they have stepped it up a little bit too lately. And I appreciate some of these men when the women not doing what they're supposed to do, or they need a little help. These men is getting in there, and so I appreciate any help actually from anybody. But
The woman has been one of her best teammates.
yeah,
And I applaud him and her for that. But he's been in there with her, and that is what a husband is supposed to do.
yep, that's what he's supposed to do. Girl, mine's be looking at me crazy like, you be asking me to do things I don't do. I'll be like, you need to go to the store because I don't have time. Or you need to go pick up your son. And, everybody knows that my children I had before I got married to this husband. But I said, he don't say nothing. He'd be like, okay, let me go get my son. Matter of fact, sometimes I think we was on a live one day and my son called and said, my car's broke down. And my husband just turned to say, I'll go get him. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Without having to say nothing, he can jump right in there.
Yeah. And those type of men are very, I know it's easy to let things go and get all puffed up because we're in our feelings, but those type of men are hard to find.
Yes.
And when you find them, yeah, they're not going to make every right decision. They're not going to say everything right. It's just sometimes it's best to stay put. They say it's cheaper to keep her.
It is.
It's cheaper to keep her. You get it. You work out all those little bitty things, which is, especially trauma like this. It's hard. It's hard.
Yes, and I told them both, and they can get mad at me all they want to because they know I don't care. That something like this either makes or breaks a marriage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And if you don't have God at the forefront, walking in front of you, behind you, around all sides of you, then it can break a marriage because, you're fussing and fighting. Well, you're not doing this. You're not doing that. Well, at the end of the day, y'all have is family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So love the bad times as well as the good times and keep pushing forward because that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And you got her back.
Yeah.
Back. And
it's best. It's sometimes, I'm just not saying this because I'm not going to say something just to make a person feel good. But, I had to learn this. I did raise my children pretty much 90%, 95% on my own. I did have to raise them. And I've been married twice, but I've raised my children on my own, basically. But, and I know women can do it. I know they can do it. That doesn't mean to go do it. I mean, sometimes you have to let that man lead. And what I'm meaning is, when it comes to women, and I'm just saying this, and I know this room is full of women, and I know people are going to get mad at me, but I have seen this for myself. Sometimes we think a certain way because we're in our emotions and our feelings and stuff. And then sometimes the way the men think, we be like, he need to go sit down because he sounds silly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it don't even make sense sometimes their way of thinking. But I kid you not, sometimes what they say gets results. I had this one officer come to my house, and girl, I was all in his face and and all this other stuff. And then he was like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna arrest you." I said, "Hold on, I'll be right back." I said, "Let me go get my husband." And he was in the bedroom just laying there. He was like, she said she gonna handle it. And I was just telling him, you can't do this and you ain't gonna do that. And I'm gonna call the governor and I'll get you fired. And he was like, "Ma'am, you're breaking the law." And I was like, he wanted me to get my dog spayed or neutered, whatever you want to call it. And I told him, no, I'm not chopping off his balls. How would you like it if somebody chopped off yours? I'm not going to do it. He says, "Ma'am, you telling me you're going to break the law?" I'm telling you what I'm going to do, and I'm telling you what I'm not going to do. He says, "Ma'am, I will arrest you." And I said, "Let me go get my husband because I see this is not going anywhere." So I went and got my husband. I said, "Honey, they talking about arresting me." He was like, "Honey, I told you some people, especially men, do not like for a woman to speak to them in a authoritative way." And I was like, "Huh?" I didn't get it. I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Let me go talk to him." He went outside. Girl, they were just chitter chatter. He left. He didn't even give me a ticket. And I sit back and my husband told me, he says, this world, you got to remember, there's a lot of old natured people. And some people do not want to talk to a woman. No. They think a woman's place needs to be barefooted and in the kitchen. So when you're coming in there and you're telling him, "Looky here, I know the law. You can't make me. I'll pay the ticket, but I'm not." You're telling him, even though that you've got that uniform on, you're going to do what you want to do. And he's trying to tell you, just don't even talk to me that way. And you're not listening. So I went out there. This is what my husband told me. He said, I went out there and said, "Hey man, you know, she loved the dog. She just will. I'll get her to do it." And I told him, I said, "You're not even going to get me to do it." And you, if you see my dog still got his balls. I'm not going to do it because I wasn't going to lie to him. He was like, "Ma'am, when are you going to do it?" And I just told him the truth. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to cut him off. I said, what you guys are doing is taking out that breed of dog, and you don't have the right to do that.
No, because I mean, my dog, she was a rescue. She was beaten, she was scrawny, she was all kind of stuff when we got her. And now they do spay them before they let you adopt. Right. So we charge you for all of that. And then I asked my child, I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." Now she is, people ask me all the time, can I breed her? She's, I mean, a gorgeous dog. 106 pounds laying across my legs at the moment, but she's a diabetic dog. She's been cancer before. And you cannot tell me that more of her wouldn't be better for his world. You know, I didn't think that I could love a dog so much that I call her Mommy and Miss Quick Quick and all kinds of little nicknames. And I really do enjoy her because she's a nut and a half. And they told us that's the rescue place. They said, "She's crazy. We're going to put her down." I said, no, you're not. Right. She'll fit right in. She's crazy. She's perfect. And they laughed at me and they thought I was playing. I'm like, no, you're not going to put her down. Right. But it's from the other point, that was my problem. Being submissive. Right. Not, and I've been single now going on 11 years or so. Well, I just came forth a couple days ago. So it's women are becoming a lot more dominant.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes the right man, and I have to say that for me.
Exactly.
It makes me listed. Because other than that, I'm fighting tooth and nail all the way. And I don't care what kind of badge you got on. I don't care what kind of title you got behind your name. I'm going to fight you verbally. And especially if I know I'm right. And heck, even if I'm wrong, I'm going to make you think I'm right by the time I get finished. So, but we do have to learn. Sometimes it's best to let a man. And I'm learning that as I get older.
Yeah.
Now I may be single until I'm 70 because it takes me a while. But other than that, you know, it is best sometimes.
Right.
Because men speak to men in a different tone.
Oh yeah. They'll argue and they'll be eating lunch together tomorrow. Women, we argue, we will not speak to you ever in life again. When we get mad, we're done. We're done. Matter of fact, we want vengeance, and it could be something small, like you looked at me the wrong way. We ready, you know. And but so what I'm saying is, somebody's asking, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a boxer retriever.
Okay.
He is a boxer. They call it a boxador. Boxer retriever mix.
So Tracy says women don't need. Oh, she said women. Now here's the thing. No, you don't need. You don't need. I'm just see. This is what I'm saying, and you have to been there and had a good relationship to know the difference from any relationship. You can't just get with a man because it's MEN and think you got something good. What I'm saying is when you have someone that's responsible, that's respectful, that will stand up, then, you know, whether he can fix a car or whatever, he can't do everything. What I'm saying is when you have a stand-up man, then sometimes it's best to let him handle a lot of stuff. So we're not, you know, and people are going to talk about this all the time. And maybe I'm putting my foot in my mouth because people are going to be like, SP, no, you're wrong. I done raised 12 kids. Yeah. And I bet how hard it was too. But we wasn't built to raise 12 kids by ourselves. And how did each one turn out? And all the problems in the thing, you're supposed to have someone. And you know what? We're not talking about any other transitional relationships or, you know what I'm saying? Or anything. I'm just talking about the traditional, what we knew when we grew up. I'm not down in nothing. I'm not saying you can't do this, can't have that. I'm just saying this is how it's supposed to be. So when we come away from that, and especially going through a traumatizing situation like this, whether that man can do anything but hold your hand, you gonna need it. Because I guarantee you, when this world get through with you and your child is still not at home, you still gonna want somebody that is bind to you, that you can cry to. If they can't do nothing, but you know, like when my mother passed away, my brother passed away, I wasn't married to my husband. And I don't trust the world. I don't trust people in the world. I just don't trust them. And so I don't really had anybody, but it was just good that I can just, and he just say, just lay in the bed and I'll get you some tea. And he'll just hold me. Because I don't cry, like a tear come down, but he knows I'm really sad. Even that, it didn't really have to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was the comfort that I needed. It didn't, I don't tell people, oh, it gotta be a man. No, I'm just saying that in this world, we're still fighting for our rights. So therefore, sometimes a man being there present to talk to other men can probably help the situation. You know what I'm saying?
We can. I know raising a man who will soon be an adult by legal standards, at least, in a couple weeks, has been one of me trying to teach him to go to the bathroom, to potty train him. I had to get creative. I got one of those long balloons, filled it with water, lifted up the toilet seat, poked a little hole, and I said, "This is how you go to the potty." Now, I mean, if he could walk at 6 months, which he did, he was walking at 5 to 6 months. It was the Price is Right that made him walk. I turned it off, and I guess he was like, wait, they said come on down, and he stood up and walked.
Right.
Now, I don't know where that came from, but trying to teach him to go to the bathroom, I got creative.
I had to tell people in the chat I was trying to get my grandson to go to the bathroom. They was like, tell him to let's go blow some that he can make bubbles. And I was like, see, women are sneaky. We are sneaky. We're gonna learn what works. I'm like, my grandson is still in the pamper. He's gonna get married in a pamper. He walking around. I need my pamper changed. No, boy, you need to go to that pot. That's what you need. But
I got that balloon and it worked, and I like he had to be, and he from that day forward, I would continue to do it, and he learned. I taught him how to play football. I taught him how to hit.
Right.
I taught him how to make a hit. I mean, literally, physically hitting him in the backyard with pads on, and it wasn't that it was something that I wanted to do. Raising a man, I taught him how to play video games.
Right.
And now he thinks he can beat me, but that's cute. All these things.
Right. You had to.
I had no choice.
You had no choice, and then you want to raise him to be a good man, a very respectful, supportive man.
Very respectful.
I got one more question to ask you. One more question. Where is Tyrese biological dad?
He is around.
Okay, you saying he's around. What do you mean he's around? Is he around like because why he ain't never said anything?
He can't really.
What do you mean he can't?
Issues. He suffered several strokes.
Oh.
At one time, it took him almost a year to be able to even recognize their names.
Oh.
Or their birthdays, and things like that.
When this happened, he suffered stroke and stuff?
Prior to.
Oh, okay.
His cognitive abilities are not 100% there.
Oh, okay.
Him and Mr. Wooten, they speak. Him and Mrs. Wooten, they speak. And he is aware that and grateful for Mr. Wooten.
Okay.
To step in and be that father.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and to go through the situation because, he can. But he is around.
Okay. I just kind of wondered about that because I'm like,
All we see is Mr. Wooten.
Well, yeah. I and he did speak on it and was like, oh, I speak to him all the time, or he's spoken to him and they could talk. So I knew that they had a friendly conversation, or, sometimes women do get along with the biological or the stepmother or something, like I did with my kids' father. I'd rather get along with the woman than get along with him. I don't even want to talk to him, but your wife or your girlfriend can come pick up the kids, but she better not put her hands on them, and she knew better because I will clown. You know what I'm saying?
I'm one of 6 children's mothers. I'm the last because I had him fixed. Now, I did what you didn't do with your dog to him after my son was born because I'm like, no.
Right.
I'm not getting into surgery. I'm not doing none of that. I definitely had him fixed. So therefore, there's 6 of us, but he is married now, and I try to get along because the 6 of us, for the most part, do fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a couple that have attitudes, but we can still remain cordial.
Exactly.
The one that he married, I tried to do the same with this one. She has no children right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the day she left my child, she took all the blankets off the bed. And my baby went to visit his father
Mm-hmm.
to leave my son cold. And when we were in church one day, we all went to the same church.
Mm-hmm.
My baby held the door because I taught him to be, and that woman pushed the door on my child so hard that he fell down, and I lost every bit of religion the Lord ever gave me and sent the Lord ever gave me. And I chased that woman down the street because I was the last straw.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these women get jealous over your children, the fact that you have children with their husband, or their husband has said something to the effect of, well, such and such would have did this. And they don't make it any better when they do things like that to make this woman not like you.
Right.
I don't care if you don't like me.
Right.
But the little yellow boy of mine will leave me alone.
Yeah.
And that goes for any and everybody. And that he hasn't been back since then.
Right.
He stays away from there because I need to stay away from him.
Okay.
But most of the time you can get them wrong, and it seems like the men do better than the women a lot of times. But I just saw a man give the stepfather to his children a pair of $3,000-$4,000 shoes on the internet.
Yeah. Right.
For being there, and that was a very honorable thing to do.
Right.
More of that.
Well, okay. Well, you make sure you tell the Wootons we're still in there. We would like to keep having updates, especially if anything jump off, because
trust me, we're anticipating this thing to what we're getting now to speed up. So we all are caught up with the case now, and month after the trial, I think is really going to be what
right.
We all got to prepare for it.
Right. And if they're going to do a memorial or a celebration, please give us a notification like a month ahead of time. So if we want to show up, we can show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And yeah, because that would be nice. Or any court dates, let us know ahead of time. Even if they change it later on, we could say, hey, see if we could make it or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that.
I will let them know, hey guys, make sure to keep me updated and P updated on, or usually I know the court dates or that they changed, especially now that my family is getting better.
Right.
Over here, I can kind of keep up with those things a little bit more. The last 2 weeks, I have not been able to talk to everybody. I called Mr. Wooten like, hey, I need you to jump in there because I can't. He's like, all right, sis, I got you. But what am I supposed to say? I said, what you mean?
Right.
You type in that chat all day and you don't know what to say?
Right. Right. It's okay. Well, thank you.
You guys updated.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. Hey, you guys. She said they're gonna keep us updated. She's gonna keep us updated anytime we need to call. If you guys hear anything, you guys know my number. Call my number. We'll open it up. I don't care if it's a Monday. I don't care. Now, you guys do know that other things in my life is taking some presidency, but never will we just not going to speak about these children, especially the ones that we spend a lot of time on. We spend a lot of time on because we want some kind of justice to come out of this situation. And so you guys just keep the Wooten family in your prayers. We will talk about anything that comes up. We'll gather it all up. I'm getting better at writing notes. I just got to know where I put the notes, but I'm getting better. And we're going to keep everybody informed. Who goes to jail, who get out of jail, who said what in jail, and who else is speaking, and whatever else that we find out, we will bring it up. And if you ever see us come in on a Tuesday, that's not the first Tuesday, you guys, you better get your butt in here because it's going down. I do believe that at one time, I don't know, you guys, I kind of just felt sad because, it's just, this family's just not getting, respect and the answers, more the answers. Because, as long as you respect yourself, you're fine. You really don't care what nobody else thinks. But get the answers, But I don't know what's going to happen. And we're just going to keep praying, and we're going to keep the faith that justice will prevail. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. Please come on in the house. I will get it together. I've got a couple of tests to do, but I will see you guys. And thank you guys that participated in the super chat. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. Central Time. Please come in the house, you guys. We got to get things going. Here we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break.